house too small for dreams to stretch wide. Two hearts worked hard with nothing left to hide. Mama's fingers sewed the warmth into the cold. Papa's back bore burdens that were never told. They had no gold, no promises to sell, just the kind of love that carried me through hell. From their hands love was born, through the struggle, through the storm. With each blister, with each line, they built a world and called it mine. They held the flame, they took the thorn, and from their hands the love was born. She kissed my scars before they had a name. He taught me how to stand inside the rain. Their voices echoed softly in my chest, and every fall I took, they did the rest. They gave and gave while needing just a touch. I never knew two hearts could hold so much. From their hands love was born, through the hunger, through the war. With tired eyes and aching bones, they raised a child, they stood alone. And every night before the dawn, from their hands the love was born. Now I see the shadows in the mirror of my soul, in every act of grace, in the stories they told. They built this heart from dust and steady light, and taught me wrong from right, without a fight. Time has flown, the hair has turned to gray, but I still see the strength in what they say. They never asked the world to understand, they just kept giving hand in hand. I owe them more than songs can ever say, so I carry them with me every day. From their hands a love was born, not from riches, not from scorn, but from kindness carved in stone. They made this life and call it home. And when I'm gone, may it be sworn, from their hands the love was born. So here's my vow from sun to sky, to live with honor till I die, for all they gave and never mourned. From their hands love was born. Now I see their shadows in the mirror of my soul, in every act of grace, in the stories they told. They built the I remember early mornings, light just breaking in, the smell of coffee, mama's voice, soft against the wind, Papa's boots by the doorway, warm from every mile. But every time he looked at me, he gave that quiet smile. They didn't speak in riches, but their hearts were made of gold. Taught me right from wrong through stories never told. I learned love ain't loud, strength don't have to shout. In their arms I found what life is really all about. The hearts that raised me never asked for praise, they just gave their love in 1,000 gentle ways. stood like mountains, no matter how small. Now I carry them in everything I see. I was made by the hearts that raised me. Mama sang the blues when the nights got long. She'd wipe my tears with grace and a hymn-like song. Papa's hands were warm but steady through the years. Taught me how to fight and still hold back the tears. They were more than just a home, more than flesh and bone. They were truth and fire carved in stone. The hearts that raised me never sought a crown. They just built a world that never let me down. With every quiet moment, every sacrifice, they gave me love that time could never slice. Even now they live inside of me. I was formed by the hearts that raised me. Now I look into the mirror and I swear I see their eyes, a reflection of their courage that never truly dies. And if I ever make it, it won't be just my name. It's theirs that lit the fire, it's theirs that sparked the flame. Stitch my spirit home when the world tried to take its toll. So here's to every prayer they whispered in the dark, to every scar they healed with just a simple spark. They are the roots beneath this old, old tree. Yes, I live through the hearts that raised me. Yeah, I walk this road not alone, you see. I'm forever held by the hearts that raised me. Love could mean back when the world was just routine, but there were hands that held me tight through every shadow, through each night. Mama kissed my broken dreams, Papa fixed my silent screams. Before I could say the word love, they'd already shown me what it's made of. No flowers, no grand display, just a heart that stayed each day. Through the storms and through the still, they gave me more than I ever will. They loved before I knew what love was, long before my heart could feel trust. They carried me through every fall, whispered strength when I felt small. They gave and never asked why. They loved with every breath, every sigh. And now I see it crystal clear, their love was always here. I thought love meant roses red, words the poets often said, but theirs was quiet, rough and true, built in the things they chose to do. Mama's meals and Papa's eyes told me love don't wear disguise. It bleeds and mends and works each day. It never runs, it chooses to stay. When the world began to spin, I found their love beneath my skin. like a compass in the dark. Their memory became my spark. They loved before I knew what love was, with every sacrifice without applause. Their silence spoke in deeper tones, in tired hands and aging bones. They built a world so I could rise, while hiding tears behind their eyes. And I was blind, but now I see what love was meant to be. I used to chase the loudest flame, looking for someone to blame. But love was there the whole way through, in all the quiet things they do. Now I carry all they gave, with every heartbeat, every wave. They loved before I knew what love was, with open arms and patient trust. Now I stand for the living song of hearts that held me all along. I'll sing their names with all my breath and honor them beyond their death, because the greatest love I've ever known was in the house I once called home. So if you wonder where love's Mama's hands were gentle, always knew just what to do, wiping off the tears while whispering the truth. Papa's voice was thunder, but his heart was made of gold. He taught me how to stand when the nights were growing cold. They walked through storms so I could see the sun, gave me their best when they had none. Their love, my guiding light, through every wrong, through every right. When I was lost, they held me tight and showed me how to fight. They never asked for praise or fame, they just lit the way and called my name. Now everything I do, every step I take at night, is led by their love, my guiding light. She sang to me in silence when the world was far too loud. He built my hope from nothing, made me stand up proud. They never quit on me, not when I fell apart. They saw the gold inside my bruised and broken heart. They held the weight so I could learn to fly, and lifted me without asking why. Their love, my guiding light, a flame that burns beyond the night, a truth that cuts through every lie, that teaches me to try. They gave me strength, they gave me grace. Their love still lives in every place, where pain once stood, now burns so bright. Their love, my guiding light. Now I see their eyes in every sunrise glow, and hear their voices in the winds that softly blow. They live in me, and through me they still shine. Their kindness carved the path I call mine. me tight. In every choice, in every fall, they are the reason I stand tall. No matter where I go, wrong or right, their love remains my guiding light. So here I walk, with heads held high, chasing dreams they kept alive. Mama, Papa, thank you for the fight. You'll always be my guide. I never saw the battles that they fought behind the door. Never heard the hunger knocking down their core. But I wore their strength like a second skin. They gave me the world while they kept the sorrow in. Her hands were cracked from cleaning dreams that weren't her own. His back was bent from lifting weight he never should have known. But still they smiled when I reached out my hand. They built a life on love I didn't understand. And now I see the truth they tried to hide. The real love bleeds and never leaves your side. I was built by the sacrifice, raised by the flame, built on the silence where they never placed blame. Forged in their patience, carved from their pain. I carry their lessons like blood in my veins. They gave me a name, they gave me the fight. I'm built by their sacrifice. She sewed my courage into every worn-out shirt. He taught me pride even when he worked through hurt. They taught me grace without a single word. Their wisdom echoed in everything I heard. They never chased fortune, they never asked for more. But they gave me every key to every locked door. They stood in the shadows just to light my way, and gave their tomorrows for my better days. Now I carry their voices in my bones, the quiet power when I'm standing all alone. I was built by the sacrifice, line by line, from the love they gave when they had no time, from the nights they stayed when sleep was gone, from the dreams they buried to make me strong. They gave me the stars, they gave me the sky. I'm built by the sacrifice. Now I look back with wiser eyes and see their truth beneath the lies. The way they broke to keep me whole, the way they lost so I'd have soul. Sacrifice their silent grace. I wear their love like armor in this place. No fame, no glory ever touched their name, but I'll sing their story through fire and flame. They were the reason I came alive. I'm built by their sacrifice. Mama, Papa, your love was quiet, but it built the loudest parts of me. Mama, Papa, your love was quiet, but it built the loudest parts of me.
In a house too small for dreams to stretch wide, two hearts worked hard with nothing left to hide. Mama's fingers sew the warmth into the cold. Papa's back bore burdens that were never told. They had no gold, no promises to sell, just the kind of love that carried me through hell. From their hands love was born, through the struggle, through the storm. With each blister, with each line, they built a world and called it mine. They held the flame, they took the thorn, and from their hands love was born. She kissed my scars before they had a name. He taught me how to stand inside the rain. Their voices echoed softly in my chest, and every fall I took, they did the rest. They gave and gave while needing just a touch. I never knew two hearts could hold so much. From their hands love was born, through the hunger, through the warmth. With tired eyes and aching bones, they raised a child, they stood alone in every night before the dawn. From their hands love was born. The shadows in the mirror of my soul, in every act of grace, in the stories they told. They built this heart from dust and steady light, and taught me wrong from right without a fight. Turned to gray, but I still see the strength in what they say. They never asked the world to understand. They just kept giving, hand in hand. I owe them more than songs can ever say.